Teaching Elder Scott Sauls, Nashville Presbytery. Regarding this Nashville statement, I am glad we are all agreed that we can do better. I believe, first of all, that Greg Johnson stole about 100% of my thunder, so I'm going to have a very short speech. The one remaining thing that I have left to say that Greg did not say is I believe this is redundant and it's unnecessary. Why make a statement when we already have it? There's no confusion in the PCA. We already have and we already affirm unanimously the Ten Commandments, the Sermon on the Mount, Romans 1, 1 Corinthians 5, and Westminster Larger Catechism 139. In this room, I venture to guess, among teaching elders and ruling elders, we have 100% unanimous consent on this issue, and that there's not a single ruling elder, not a single teaching elder, who doubts or denies the historic biblical truth that sex and marriage is reserved by God the Creator for one man and one woman only, and that single people, like my dear brother and our dear brother Greg, and many others like him in our midst, are called to a life of costly, faithful discipleship through chastity, which often comes with the burden of loneliness, which often comes with the burden of being misunderstood, which comes with the burden of the things that Greg Johnson shared about Article 7. If you are on the far left of the PCA, that puts you on the far right of the rest of the world. We have already heard through one of the most masterful sermons that I've ever heard in my life tonight. David Cassidy remind us that the world does not lack clarity on what Christians and evangelicals think the law is on this. What they don't seem to be able to see is the grace and the love and the mercy and the tenderness of Jesus Christ, of whom we are called to be ambassadors, of whom we are called to spread the aroma. I will close with this. Richard Sibbes remarks in A Bruised Reed that Jesus borrowed names from the mildest creatures. Jesus is lamb, he is dove, he is mother hen, he is physician, he is big brother, he is cherishing husband, he is also friend of sinners who welcomes and eats with them, including when they're alone on Christmas Day. And he is especially patient and especially tender with sexually broken people. We have 0 rebukes from Jesus Christ in every single encounter that he had with a sexually broken person. He allowed for process. He allowed for messiness. Luke chapter 7, a prostitute walks in to a Pharisee's house who's holding a dinner party, trying to catch Jesus in his words. And she proceeds to pull out the tools of her trade, her lips, her perfume, and her hair, and demonstrate affection to her Lord and Maker, the only way she's ever known how. The onlookers lead with a statement. If he were a prophet, he would know what kind of woman she is. She is a sinner. But Jesus turned to them and he led with a benediction. Do you see this woman? Her name is Forgiven. And she's just put a clinic on for you on what it means to love. Thank you.